Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, FIFA 21 edition, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Bow! Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and it makes me feel so nice to see you back on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, as you guys know, this past Friday, we did receive Icon Moments batch number 3. And there were a bunch of interesting Icon Moments. And as I've said in previous videos, I think this Icon Moments promo is about taking cards that were previously deemed as unusable or unmeta and making them into very good cards, or cards that you can see yourself using in the weekend league. Today, I'm reviewing a card that has gotten a plus 12 in shooting, a plus 5 in pace. It's going to be none other than Prime Icon Moments Keane. So guys, let's take a look at this card. When you look at this Prime Icon Moments Roy Keane, a few things stand out at you. I mean, the first thing is his incredible defensive and physical stats. The second thing is the big boost he has gotten in the shooting. I mean, 83 shooting on the CDM is absolutely nuts. He looks like a well-rounded card. Plus 3 pace on this card would make him into a 100-game card. He's 5'11". He has medium-high work rates. He's right-footed with the 2-star skills and the 3-star weak foot, as you guys see here. I've played with him in 5 games in division rivals, and he has 0 goals and 1 assist. Before I go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, as always, don't be shy. I promise I don't bite. Hit the subscribe button down below. I appreciate every single one of you for clicking on this video. So, when you look at this Keane card, like I said, the face stats don't tell the true story. I mean, there are certain stats on this card that are absolutely mental. 95 stand tackling, 95 interceptions look very tasty. 98 aggression is absolutely mental, along with a 95 stamina. Passing wise, he looks like a deep line playmaker if you're into that kind of thing. 93 short passing, 91 long passing, and 88 vision are the key stats here. Shooting wise, I mean, it's not just a face card thing. He has 85 finishing, 84 attack positioning to make him very dangerous when he overlaps. The main question marks here I have, though, are number 1, is the pace going to be good enough? I mean, 77 pace at this stage of the game for a CDM is kind of average. Is the agility and balance and dribbling going to be usable at all? That's my next question. He's 5'11". 73 agility and 78 balance do not fill me up with confidence. Neither does the 79 dribbling stat. So, you know what? I know somebody who's going to be able to answer this question. I'm going to take you over to our review specialist in the studios, One Star Weak Foot. Take it away. Thanks, One Star. I am still hyper ventilating from that Juve Porto game today. I mean, it was one of the best games I've seen in a while. But I digress. We're here to talk about Roy Keane. Is he worth 1.1 to 1.2 million on the PS4 market? I would have to say negative on that one. If he does drop to about 700, 800K, I think that's a much better value for him. We're going to break down the stats starting with the pace. He has 77 pace. And what I will say is that he's not slow by any means, but he doesn't really feel that quick. And because of that, I wouldn't really play him as a box-to-box unless he has 2 other midfielders with him. Because you're going to find when you're getting countered, you're going to want your midfielder to track back and do it quickly. This guy tracks back, and by no means is he slow, like I said, but he just doesn't really have that pace to be a true box-to-box midfielder that's going to cover that ground that you want against the 4-4-2s, the 5-3-2s of this game. Overall, this guy's pace is a 7 out of 10. It gets the job done, but if you do use him, you may want to pair him with some quicker midfielders. Next, we're going to talk about shooting, and I did test his shooting in multiple capacities. Unfortunately, I didn't get the score, but what I can say after trying it is that his shooting is reliable on his right foot. His left foot still is sketchy because it's a 3-star weak foot. His attack positioning makes his runs very nice, very well timed, and his long shots are respectable. Overall, this guy's shooting is an 8 out of 10. If he overlaps in the box, don't be shy, let it rip, and he might just surprise you. Next, we're going to talk about his passing, and this was one of my favorite things about the card. He's very nice as far as deep line playmakers go. He's somebody you can pass to when you're getting pressured, and he'll find a way to get the ball to another one of your teammates. His vision is 88, his long passing is 91, and that really helps him with the over-the-top through balls, the driven passes, just the pressure relenting passes that you need from a CDM of his stature. His 93 short passing, of course, is very nice as well. Overall, this guy's passing is a 9 out of 10. He does the job, and if you want a CDM that could pass, that could create for other players, or simply somebody who's press resistant as far as passing goes, this guy might be your ticket. Speaking of press resistance, we are going to be covering his dribbling. Is it good enough? I would have to say, unfortunately, I did not like it. I tested him at CM as an overlapping CM, as a balanced CM, also as a CDM that tucks between defenders. And honestly, I think his best role is at that CDM position, where he can really just focus on what he's really good at. Because dribbling is not what he's good at. He feels very clunky as far as turning goes, and his close control doesn't feel that great because he has 79 dribbling. He's not somebody who can create his own shot. He's not somebody that you want to dribble out of pressure whatsoever. But let's talk about the good things. The 95 composure means that he is somebody who likes to make love to pressure. The 94 reactions and 88 ball control means that when he puts in that challenge, he comes away with the ball every single time. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 7 out of 10. It is very mediocre, and do not, I repeat, do not rely on his dribbling at all. Finally, we'll be talking about his defending. And his physical, and these parts of the card are, of course, elite status. And the one thing I really notice about him in game, the thing that makes him noticeable in game, is his interceptions. This guy is better than Conte as far as breaking up play goes. I mean, it seemed like he was always in the right place at the right time. And if you don't control him, you're going to find his defensive AI cutting out passes that you don't even see. Like your opponent just has to misplace a pass by 1%. This Keane's gonna get his hands on it. It's absolutely insane. His stand tackle is very nice as well, very sturdy, very aggressive, and very accurate because it's 95 stand tackling. His 98 aggression means that he's very hard to get off the ball if you shield effectively, and he's very, very good at winning those 50-50s. His 95 stamina means that he lasts all game, he lasts into extra time, and he's gonna be asking you when the next game is. He's decent in the air, but not too crazy in the air, in my opinion. Overall, this guy's defending and physical is a 9.5 out of 10. As long as he's in position, he's going to be an absolute rock in front of your front four. All right, guys, so what's the final verdict on Roy Keane? I think he's not a meta card. And the reason why I think so is because he just doesn't have the pace, and he doesn't really have the maneuverability as far as dribbling goes. It's just not good enough if you want to compete at the highest levels. But if you're looking for some fun, or if you're looking for somebody who can just shield the front four, drop in between defenders, and break up play effectively, this guy is actually one of the best cards in the game at doing that. His interceptions, like I said, are absolutely game-changing. Once again, I cannot stress that enough. His stand tackle is very, very nice. And as far as agility and balance, while he doesn't really feel great on the ball, he doesn't really feel too clunky to defend the Neymars or Mbappe's of this game. Overall, I have to give him an 8 out of 10. He has a role in this game, and if you play him to his strengths, I think he'll be very good for you. Alright guys, so this is going to be my Icon Moments Roy Keane review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode, but until then,